Hello, this is Paul from Foresight Tech. In this video, I will show you how to do a hypothesis test for one proportion using TI-83. The function is one proportion z-test. Here the question. You are conducting a study to see if the accuracy rate for fingerprint identification is significantly more than 0.74. Based on the question, we have one population, right? We deal with the accuracy rate, which is the proportion. That's why we have the test for one proportion. Let's set up the hypothesis. The norm is p equals 0.74. The alternative is h1, p is more than 0.74, which is our claim, right? The significance level alpha is 0.01, which means we allow 1% of the error. The data information here. So the sample size n is 346. Success number is 282. Now we perform a hypothesis test. Okay. The first question, need to find the test statistic. Our test statistic is z statistic. Okay, that's why we have the name for one proportion z test. Now let's get a calculator. First, so we'll go to stat, and then move right to the tests. Go down to number 5. Okay, that's a one proportion z test, right? And okay, the first p0 given proportion, which is 0.74. The second x is the success number among the data or your sample, which is 282. N is the sample size, 346. And then is the type of test. Okay, proportion does not equal. This is the two-tailed test. Okay, less than is a left-tailed test. Greater than p0 is a right-tailed test. Okay. For our question, it's greater than, therefore it's a right tail, right? So highlight enter, and then we can perform the test to calculate. See, we have everything here. So for the first question is what's the test statistic? It's z, right? Z test. So the z value is here. Z score, or you say 3.182. Okay, so I put here, which is a 3.182. 3.182. And then the next question was the p-value. Okay, what is p-value? P-value is the most important number for the hypothesis test, which give us the significance level. Give us the significance for your test statistic. Okay, the smaller the better. If your p-value is smaller than the significance level, and then we have a conclusion is reject the norm, therefore support our claim. And if your p-value is greater than the significance level, and then we fail to reject the norm, therefore we fail to support our claim. Okay, now look at the p-value is here, p 7.3 e raised to negative fourth power. This is scientific notation, which means 0.0007, right? Okay, so then put here, which is 0.0007. Okay, see, very small. Therefore, now based on the p-value is less than alpha, right? Because alpha 1%. So this is less than. Okay, and then this test statistic leads to a decision, which is what? Reject the norm. The smaller the better for the p-value. So we reject the norm. Reject the norm means what? The final conclusion means the data provide enough evidence to support our claim, which is what? The alternative hypothesis. That's the accuracy rate for fingerprint identification is more than 0.74. is the first, right? Okay. That's all. Thank you.